welcome to the 10th episode of the Hughes Musings podcast. My name is John.
And I'm Carol.
We are the Hugheses, and this is the Hughes Musings podcast.
Da da da.
Great theme tune. Da da da.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just having a bit of a quick catch-up this week, aren't we, babe?
Yeah, busy week in the run-up to Christmas.
Yeah, it's all gone a bit crazy.
Great.
It's all cray.
So, John, how has your week been?
Good, but like an absolute whirlwind. It's gone by so quickly in like the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and we're a day late as well.
No, well, I don't know. We tend to sort of release between Wednesday and Thursday. So.
Yeah, because that's your weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, whenever I can get it done, really, and depends when we can get recording done. But it's been such a crazy week because we've had staff parties, Christmas shopping, vlogs to do.
Yeah, we've been doing Vlogmas, if you missed it.
All sorts of things, yeah. So, yeah, Carol has launched us into the world of vlogging.
Yeah, I feel like
Christmas.
Vlogmas is like a thing from like 2015 or something. Like I don't think many people do it now.
That 2015 was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's still a while ago for a trend, you know.
Sure.
But anyway, I watch Colleen Ballinger, who's Miranda sings.
Yeah.
And she does Vlogmas. I was like, she started it like mid-November or something. She is into it.
Right.
And I was like, do you know what? I want to do that too. So we'll be doing it.
So yeah, we started ours in December. So it's like a vlog advent calendar, essentially. But yeah, it's been fun. I hope people have been watching. We do have a little announcement to make. So was it on yesterday's vlog? We announced the competition that if you know where Treat Yourself came from, then somebody win a prize. So believe it or not, and not awkwardly in the slightest, Carol's dad won.
Yay!
Well done, Stuart.
Yay! His #1 fan.
Yeah, so it saves postage for me. It means I don't have to post out a prize. I can just go and give it to him.
Hand it straight to him.
Yeah, and we'll get a quick video evidence of the fact that somebody did actually win a prize from the Hughes Musings podcast.
Oh yeah, our first competition.
Yep.
And what's the prize, babe?
Well, it was an Odeon voucher.
Yay!
For £25.
Whoa, I didn't realise it was that much.
Yeah.
We've not actually given it to him yet, though. Awkward. Surprise!
Yeah, if you listen before we see you, that's what you're getting, Stuart. I think you'd just be even more excited.
Yeah, so we'll give it to you on Sunday when we see ya.
Yeah. So apart from the vlog, how has your week been, Carol?
Well, the vlog has pretty much taken up my week, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because we're still working, so life's not that exciting. So when we come home, we do our Disney Advent.
Yeah.
And then we do our fun Advent.
Yeah.
And then we chat, and that's it. So it's only like 7 minutes or something, 7 to 10 minutes on average.
We have had some stuff. So as I said on last week's podcast, I had my staff night out at the start of the week.
You sure did. How was it?
It was good. It was great. I don't drink very often anymore.
No, we're definitely binge drinkers. We don't enjoy like a glass of wine or a beer with our meal at night. We save all those up for a blowout once in a while.
I think binge drinkers has such a negative connotation, like we have to drink so much and we can't stop. But
no,
we are social drinkers. We are we drink for a night out. We don't drink on the reg.
No. I never think, I could really do a glass of wine, or I've had such a bad day at work, I need a glass of wine. Like we're not those people.
We're not those people.
But if it's like a birthday or a Christmas night out, then we are shots.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Is that I don't drink very often anymore, but still got the legendary John Trevor Hughes tolerance. Drank for a steady 10 hours.
Wow.
Something like that. Went out maybe closer to 11, 12. I got home at 3:30. Did shots of Sambuca, quite a few of them. Drank quite a lot of whiskey. And came home feeling okay. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too hungover the next day either.
Yeah, I was like waiting up for you. Not waiting up for you. Like I was in my bed dozing, thinking, do you want to be home soon? Do you want to be home soon?
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, I heard you open the door and there was like a sigh of relief, like, oh, he's home. And then we'd agreed that John would sleep in the spare bed because obviously I was up for work.
Yeah.
And I just rolled over, went to sleep, and didn't hear you. So.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't too bad. I was tipsy, but I wasn't full about drunk or anything. You know, I had a nice little wobble on, and it was enjoyable. But I was in no means uncontrollably drunk or anything. So no, it was quite nice to know I've got the old JTH tolerance there.
Yeah,
still exists, even though I don't drink particularly often anymore.
No.
But generally, I had a good night. The Christmas meal was nice. I intended to take loads of pictures and then remembered to take a picture of the main meal, but forgot the starter and the dessert. So I was just like, do you know what? This doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I just shoved things in my face and went, oh, I should have taken a picture of that.
No.
But no, it was a good night out. Most people from the team were there.
Good.
We had a few drop off early because their tolerance wasn't quite there. But no, I mean, it was a good night. It was nice. And it always amazes me how cheap it is to get home from the city centre.
Well, you say it's cheap. I say it's expensive.
Yeah, but you haven't had to get taxis in North Wales?
No.
For a similar distance, it would cost double the price.
Wow. I remember it used to cost £14 for a taxi home.
Oh, yeah.
Or £2 on the night bus.
Yeah, I paid like 20 quid.
Yeah.
On my own. And that's because I had to faff around East Kilbride because the cash machine out there wasn't working.
And they didn't have a card machine, did they?
No, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is good.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Like I said, in North Wales, you for a similar distance, you're looking at least £35 to £45.
Wow.
Because everybody lives away from, like, nobody lives in the same place. It's not like living in Glasgow or surrounding area where everything's close by. Everything's stretched out everywhere, and taxi companies are needed so they can charge whatever they want.
It's about supply and demand.
They're ridiculously expensive. Yeah. If anybody lives in North Wales, shout at your taxi driver because they're all dicks because they charge way too much. It's fucking stupid.
So I had my Christmas night out as well.
Yeah, how did it go?
It was good, yeah. So it was a place called Bread and Butter in Glasgow.
Yeah.
So I met up with some girls and we got the train in together, which was nice. I had a wee drink on the train. I had elderflower and lime cider. It's either from Aldi or Lidl, can't remember. But oh my goodness, it was beautiful.
Sounds horrid.
It was, it was so good. It was delicious.
Sounds very, like...
girly? Delicate?
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of floral. Sounds very floral. I know elderflower, but sounds very, like, I don't know, not my kind of flavour at all.
Well, it was delicious. So I'm sure it's from Lidl, actually, so I'm going to go get some more. And then we got there. So yeah, so a place called Bread and Butter, and it was pouring a rain, so we trudged all the way there. And then on the thing, it was like advertised as canteen style, which I thought was a bit weird. I was like,
canteen style?
Yes, I had very low expectations of what my dinner was going to be.
Yeah, because canteen style, you think school?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, I mean, it was like, do you know when you go to, like, I don't know how to say it, but you pick up your tray, and then you go over, and then you pick up your cutlery, and then you go to the next bit, and then there's like, you ask what food you want, and you put it on the tray, and then you take it away. So it was like basically like that.
Yeah, like school, or like Morrison's.
Or like, it reminds me of like a truck stop or something like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
like that cafe that my dad loves on the motorway, yeah.
Yeah. So the choices there was loads of choices. So here's just a couple of them. It was like chicken curry, turkey dinner, sausage casserole, steak and Guinness pie, chicken and bacon pie, macaroni cheese, and there was vegetable lasagna. And then there was like the sides, so you could have whatever main, and then the sides, so it was like rice, roast potato, chips, seasonal veg, baked beans, etc. So I had the chicken casserole with roast potatoes, and oh my goodness, it was so good. The food was amazing. It was really nice, and there were a lot of people had like the chicken curry or the turkey dinner, and they all raved about it, said it was really good.
Right.
So we were shocked about it. I don't know if it's because our expectations were so low.
Yeah, probably. When you see that tagline, you're like, oh, that's going to be really bad. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean food quality is canteen.
No, it was delicious.
Just the service is canteen style.
I'm quite fussy with sausages, and they were really nice sausages.
Yeah,
and lovely gravy and onions, and the roasties were banging.
Right.
So, but the main thing was the drink. Like it was like a package. So there was 12 of us there, and we got 4 bottles of wine, 4 jugs of cocktail, 10 bottles of beer, and 2 bottles of Prosecco.
Whoa.
So that's basically what you're paying. Like, the food was just like a bonus. So there's a couple people who weren't drinking and a couple people who only had like a glass or two. So it kind of worked out quite well. I think I had a bottle and a half of Prosecco just to myself. I didn't have any of the cocktails because the cocktails they ordered were like really fruity. Right. And you know I'm not a fruity cocktail gal.
No, you prefer yours a bit more balanced. Fruity cocktails tend to be a bit sweet, bit sickly.
Yeah.
For you.
Like, I like sweet cocktails, but if it's like with lemonade as a base or like soda with sugar, like I like those.
Yeah.
But when it's like fruit juice,
yeah,
oh, it turns my stomach.
I think it all just gets a bit sickly for you. It's all a bit heavy and a bit sickly, and all that fruit sugar. Like it's not the kind of stuff that you like.
No. So everyone was like, "Oh, I don't want Prosecco." So I was like, "I'll have it." And it was actually really nice, a really nice bottle. So me and 2 other girls shared the Prosecco, but they were having some cocktails as well, so I kind of had a wee bit more, which was nice. So that lasted the full thing. And then we had a couple of drinks towards the end, a couple of shots and, you know, all that towards the end. And then no one really wanted to go dancing. I think people were kind of past it. You know, it was like 9 o'clock at night and we'd been there since 2 and it was a lot of drinks. And yeah, so I ended up coming home and John was like shocked to see me sitting up still watching I'm a Celeb. And I was absolutely
No, I was watching Match of the Day at that point.
Oh, were you? I thought I'm a Celeb was still on.
Oh, yeah. So when you first came in, I was still watching I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I don't, because at that point you just walked in and you were like, I need to go to the toilet, and that's standard sometimes when you get in from the cold.
For a night out, yeah, especially if you're in a taxi all the way home, you're like, I need a pee.
And especially if you've had the temperature change go from like warm to cold, and I was just like, that's fine. I didn't know what sort of state you were in, so I was like, I'm going to turn this off, and then I was like, oh, Match of the Day's on the TV while I'm there anyway, so I'll just leave that on until I find out what Carol does. And you were a nightmare.
Let's not shame me too much.
No, I mean you weren't embarrassing in any way. You were just a pain in the arse.
Yeah, I was like, I want pizza, and my phone. Like,
I'm not going to shame you too much because there's nothing really to shame you about. You went for a night out. You went for a few drinks. You came back a bit tipsy.
Yeah.
But the thing that I'm saying is that you were annoying. You were really annoying. You're really fucking irritating. So, yeah, you come in, and I'm like, how are you, Carol? Did you have a good night? I want pizza. Great. Well, have you ordered pizza? No, I tried to order pizza, and I can't get it for delivery.
Yeah, I think the problem was I kept clicking on the meal deal. So
the problem is that you were a bit too tipsy to work the app properly.
But it kept saying, like, collection only. It was only like the meal deal was only valid for collection only, but I was like, I want delivery. So I should have started again and paid full price for it, but I was like, no, I want the cheap version. So anyway, John got me pizza and I ate that and then went to bed.
Wow. Yeah, I ordered your pizza, you fell asleep. I woke you up to eat pizza, you ate a slice and went, you can have the rest. To which I said, are you fucking kidding? So then you ate another 2 slices and then you went to bed.
Yeah. When I woke up, I was like, oh, yes, I'm going to have leftover pizza. I'm going to eat
not, because John ate it all.
Yes, John ate all my pizza.
You can't just go to bed and leave me with the rest of the Dominoes watching the end of I'm a Celebrity and not expect that pizza to get eaten.
Yeah.
I've had such a bad food week.
Yeah, we've been terrible this week.
Awful this week. We go on about our slimming world and stuff like that. I have a confession to make to the world. I have been a shocking, disgusting fatty this last week. I've eaten Domino's, I've eaten Chinese, I've eaten Subway, I've had a chippy.
We had Domino's.
I had another Domino's. I ate 2 Scotch pies today.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's just terrible. It's just shocking. I'm getting like my pre-Christmas dieting.
Yeah, get that Christmas body ready. Got to stretch the stomach in time.
That's it. Like at the moment, I'm what Fat Thor aspires to be.
Mm.
You're right there.
Yeah, it was just a strange one to say.
So, like all guys, right? Okay. Do you know what? I didn't say that I had an entertainment bug, but this is starting to become a bit of an entertainment bug for me. So moving into the entertainment bug for this week, my bug is that any guy these days compares himself to Fat Thor from Avengers Endgame. It does my head in.
Yeah.
Well, I can always dress up as Fat Thor. You're not fat. You're not fat. Don't be stupid.
You're just not as buff.
Well, I mean, in I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
But no, he's Fat Thor. He's got like Dad Bod Thor.
Mm.
Like, so he's got a bit of a gut and he's got a big beard and long hair and stuff like that. Like, you're not fat, so stop saying, "Oh, I could always be Fat Thor." Not funny. It's not funny because you're not fat. Shut the fuck up. I'm fat. Like I said, am what Fat Thor aspires to be. I've got a massive belly. I'm fat. People who say it to me, and I'm like, do you not get the irony of what you just said? Like, do you not get how ridiculous you sound? Dumbass.
So is that what you're going to be dressing up for Halloween then?
No, because everybody else is going to do it. And none of them are going to be fat, and I'll be the only genuinely fat person dressed as Fat Thor. And I'll make Fat Thor look skinny, because I'm fat. So stop it. It's really fucking annoying. That's my entertainment bug.
That is a bug.
Yeah. And I didn't even realise it was until we tripped over that conversation. And yeah, it pisses me off. Like, and another thing as well. I heard somebody right. It's just about weight and body size and body image.
Yeah.
I heard a women's activist going on today, and I'm not going to name any names because she's very popular and she does loads of good things. But she was going on about how it doesn't matter what you do as a woman, that it's always based about your size and weight. And that's a terrible thing for women. Right, okay, in this day and age, do you know what? That's a terrible thing for people.
Yeah, definitely.
Not women.
No.
For both genders, for all genders.
Yeah.
If you're overweight, you are judged on your weight before you're judged on any of your actions.
Definitely.
I always get judged on the way I look. Like, the amount of times as a performer and a singer and an entertainer that people would come up to me after I've performed and go, "Oh, I didn't expect you to be that good." Why? What? Because I'm not pretty and I'm not skinny?
Yeah,
Because I'm a fat bald bloke who looks pretty much like any of the rest of you? Do you know what? You could be talented too, but your assholeness is just getting in the way. Like, your level of asshole is just completely overshadowing any talent that you might have. Because if you're that much of a dick, you're not allowed talent.
Nope.
But it used to really bug me. I didn't expect you to be very good. Why?
Don't think it's because you're working in a hotel. Do you think there's like a expectation?
No. People used to say, "I didn't expect you to be very good," and you could always see it in their face. They didn't expect me to be good because I was a chunky monkey and I was losing most of my hair. I didn't look like a performer.
Yeah. I remember one of my first seasons when we worked with Mikey.
Yeah.
And he used to say that it really irritated him when people come up to him and be like, you should do this as a real job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so good, you should do it as a real job.
There's always that one as well.
He's like, I'm not here on work experience.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do get paid for this.
Yeah, you get paid quite well to work in the hotels, don't you?
Yeah. Like, yeah, people used to do that to me all the time. So what do you do during the day? Well, practice music for tonight.
Learn requests that you give me.
Or sometimes I'll be brutally honest. What do you do during the day? Swim around the pool, mate, until I have to come and perform.
Yeah. Or what do you do at night time? Like, that's what a normal person does, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, people would be like, "Oh, what do you do in the day? And what job do you do in the day?" Nothing, mate. This is my job.
This is my job. Yeah.
I'm in work right now. But yeah, no, like the weight thing and the fact that that's becoming, or people still think that that's a gender discriminatory thing.
No.
It's not.
No.
It's not a gender discriminatory thing. In fact, it's probably more acceptable for women to be slightly bigger now than it is men.
Curvy, yeah.
I'm curvy. Oh, my body's beautiful. I have to learn to accept my body. Who's doing that for men? Who's doing that for men?
You'll be the leader, babe.
Well, I don't know. Like, it annoys me enough to do something about it. Like, but this is the thing. Like, up until recently, I didn't realise this was a thing that annoyed me because I didn't realise that people still thought that was a gender discriminatory thing. I think I didn't realise people still thought that there was a gender difference in weight. There's not. I
don't feel that I've ever really been judged for my weight. Like, maybe I have, like, internally, but I never felt like, obviously I felt self-conscious and whatever, but I've never.
But that was self-conscious.
Yeah, I've never felt judged for it. So before we go on to our main topic, I just want to quickly talk about my Secret Santa.
Yeah.
So we show it in the vlog, so if you want to see it, you can go have a look on our YouTube channel.
Go check that out.
Vlogmas. But I got a little sign for our studio that says Hughes' Musings established 2019.
Thank you so much for that. That's such a sweet gift.
Yeah, really. John was like, it's like a present for me. I'm like, no, this is mine.
Well, I mean, I did this too.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, so we're going to hang it in our little studio up there.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to hang it there.
Yeah, and then I also want a whiteboard because the YouTube, I am so behind. I've not uploaded last week's one to YouTube yet.
Right.
So I need to get a little to-do board so I can tick it off when I do it. Because that's what makes me do things.
Yeah.
Ticky lists.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to try and get more organised in the new year, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that could be something we talk about near the time.
Resolutions.
Yeah.
I hate resolutions.
You do, don't you?
I just hate the idea of it. Why wait till New Year to change something?
It's like, why wait till Monday to start your diet?
That's it. That's it. Start it now.
Well, let's save it, babe. Save it. Save it.
Okay. Just touching on how much I disagree with New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
We had the whole I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here final.
We sure did.
And how do you feel about how that went down?
Well, I think the season overall was a bit of a letdown.
It felt a bit flatter than previous years.
Yeah.
There wasn't much drama. Everybody, but there was like certain people I really liked there.
Mm-hmm. Like the most drama was Ian Wright, who
was just
threw a bit of a tantrum anytime he had to do something.
Just a bit of a whiner, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just an absolute moan, really.
Yeah, there was no one like Katie Hopkins or whatever her name is when she was on it.
Oh, I don't think I ever watched. Did I watch her on it?
I don't know.
She wasn't last year or the year before.
No, years ago.
No.
And then who would like pretend to faint because our reactions were so like horrendously, awkwardly funny to do trials that the public just kept voting her over and over again to do it. So she'd like pretend to faint so they shouldn't have to do it. And it was just hilarious. Like our acting was so bad. Yeah,
she's just a ridiculous human anyway. Like she's a horrific human is what she is. Like her views on life and people are fucking disgusting, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like she's a really horrible person.
And I'm sure they had like Katie Price and stuff on it one year, like just a bit more drama and stuff.
I mean, Katie and Peter met on I'm a Celebrity, didn't they? They got it together on I'm a Celebrity. I even I used to watch it back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was years ago. Yeah.
So there's just not. It's just a bit. Everyone was like a bit too nicey, and I don't know. And I think there's a lot of drama going on, like behind the scenes that we didn't see that I kind of would read about online.
Right.
And obviously didn't really show any of it.
Like what?
Just the whole thing with Jacqueline and her husband and the scandals that came out and.
Oh yeah, I mean, if all that's to believed, what a horrible person he is.
Yeah, like obviously I only read like dodgy websites that pop up on Facebook. Like I've not really. Like,
yeah, we don't know the truth behind it or anything. We're not investigative journalists or anything. But
yeah,
if it is true, then he's really not a nice human, you know.
No.
And she seems like a really strong sort of together, getting it together kind of person.
Yeah, there was like some points where I'm like, she's exaggerating, like she's freaking out and can't do this, can't do that, and then she like does it. Like, no bother.
Yeah. She seems like she's at a real transition point in her life. And I think...
She felt that, yeah.
I think a lot of people get to that point where you leave your teenagey, dramatic tendencies behind and you develop your stronger, more controlled adult side. And I think she's at that crossover point.
Yeah.
And we all kind of get there at different times in our lives. I think I got to mine about 6 months ago. If I'm there at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, the winners, I really wanted Miles and Roman to kind of be up there.
Yeah, like I thought Miles was going to win.
But I don't know if it's just a lot of soap people watch it. And obviously the two finalists were in soaps. So they don't know if they had that kind of fan base already.
I liked Roman.
Yeah, he was good. He was really good.
Yeah, Miles, Roman, James, I really liked. But I did like Jacqueline as well. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I'm not unhappy that she won. Just some of the voting seemed a bit weird. Like, I think Britain's just forgotten how to vote for things.
What do we do?
Yeah, there's an election next week, by the way, guys.
Go and vote.
And just remember how to vote well.
Yeah.
Like, remember how to vote for what you actually want. Because I think Britain's just got really rubbish at voting. Like, every vote that I see these days just kind of confuses me of like, how did that happen?
What?
You know? So, yeah. Yeah, on Thursday next week.
Yeah. Wait,
It is Thursday the 12th is General Election Day.
tomorrow.
Is it Thursday the 12th tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Get yourselves out there.
Might be today if you're listening today.
So yeah, get yourselves out there. If you haven't voted, I'm going to release this in the morning now.
Yeah.
If you haven't voted, go and vote.
Go and vote.
Do
not let the weather stop you. Go and do it.
Yeah. And I'm not going to push my political views on anybody, but it is a 2-horse race. And in my opinion, one horse is right, one horse is wrong.
I think you're going to say left.
Hey, yeah, one horse is right, one more horse is left, and just pick one of them. Whichever, like, because it's such an important vote that as much as you might agree with a smaller party, there needs to be a consensus.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are saying, like, don't waste your vote.
Yeah, like, this one in particular just seems so vital because we are at such a turning point for the country, it feels like.
Yeah.
With the NHS, with Brexit, with foreign policy, with all sorts going on. It is a 2-horse race. So, just whatever you think's important, because they are so polarised. Look at what you think's important.
Yeah. And
go and vote. But I wouldn't go for a smaller party.
No.
Not this time.
No.
So, good luck with your voting, everyone.
Yeah, go and do it.
I'll be there.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to go and do it. Like this is not
it's
something.
It's quite intimidating. Have
yeah.
you been down to the polling stations?
I have.
Have you never done?
Never voted
done
by in person. Never voted.
You've done your postal, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and have you done a proxy?
No, it's always been postal.
All right, I've done one of each.
Yeah.
I've done a postal and a proxy.
That's right. You nominated your dad, didn't you?
Yeah, from so many years working abroad, and then before I met you and when I was travelling, I was always registered at my dad's address. So yeah, my dad was my proxy. I think he did 2 for me actually.
Yeah.
Which bugged him.
Yeah, because you voted for someone he didn't want to vote for.
me and my dad have the complete opposite political views. So yeah, it always bugged him to have to go and put my vote in because he never agreed with me in the slightest. So.
But he done it for you though.
But he did it for me because he knew that voting is important. It's a wonderful right that we all have. So go and get doing it. Go and vote, you beautiful, wonderful people. And let's make something happen. At least we'll know if everybody votes for one of the big 2. At least we'll know where the country stands and what the country really, really wants.
Yeah.
After tomorrow.
Oh gosh. My mum's working at the count.
Is she?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I think one morning she didn't get until like after 2, 3 o'clock. So, and then she's also volunteered.
Is that part of like council stuff? Or...
They can apply for it and they get selected, and they do get paid extra for it. And she's also volunteered to be selected to open the postal votes.
Right. Okay.
So she might be doing that during the day.
Right.
And then in the evening she's counting the votes.
Whoa.
Yeah. So she's done it quite a few times actually in the past. And they have to open them all up, and there's quite a lot of spoiled ones. So if people make a mistake or don't use the correct marking, they get destroyed. They don't get counted. It's so important that
they have to be concise. They have to be able to determine, yes, that vote is for that.
Yeah, there can be no doubt.
No doubt
whatsoever.
Because if there is, then you get false results, as they'd say.
Yeah. So they've got to count it, double count it, and then do a cross check as well. So
Big day.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
She could be up very late.
Yep. Carol, I've got a really, 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 really important question for you.
Oh.
Yep. Carol.
Hmm?
Oh! What's amusing?
Well, we're continuing the family theme, and we're going to Big Al.
Hi, Papa Hughes.
Papa Hughes.
But yeah, our family is amusing.
They are.
That is what's amusing our families.
Our family.
Yeah. We need to start moving into the Murray clan soon as well.
I know, but mine are all a wee bit shy.
They'll be all right.
I know.
They'll be all right.
Well,
they've not said no.
No. They've definitely not said no.
Yeah, all they need is a bit of Hughes belligerence to make them do things. There's one thing that I've definitely inherited off my wonderful father is being a bit gung ho and belligerent and loud and able to coerce people into doing things fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. But anyway, so this week's interview is with Big Al. We did say that we were going to get him. It is a beautiful interview. He's a wonderful human.
I have not listened to it yet, so I'm very excited.
Super proud of my dad. He was just really sweet and just amazing and so candid.
Yeah.
And it only took a couple of whiskies and 5 pints for him during the day.
To get there.
So yeah, he was a bit squiffy, which was even better because he was really honest and really open. And as I said last week, I'm really sorry about the sound quality.
Yeah, you got to kind of crank it up a wee bit just for that section.
Yeah, just because, unfortunately, yeah, we had some microphone issues. We will be working on it for when we do future interviews. And this, without any further ado, this is my dad, the Al.
Oh, Dad. Okay, so, hi, Dad.
Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
Good, good.
I've been really excited to
Yeah.
come and do this interview.
Good.
I've been talking about it for the last couple of
I
weeks
have actually, yeah.
on the
Yeah.
podcast. And as part of your suggestion,
Yes.
we're going to be talking about our family
Yeah, good.
and our siblings. So we appreciate that, Dad. Thanks
Good.
for the suggestion there.
I like it.
So we're doing this relaxed in the living room over
Yeah.
a couple of whiskies. Cheers.
Couple of JDs. Here we go.
Thank you. Not
Yeah.
sponsored by JD in any way.
Yeah.
Just, if they want to sponsor us, if they ever hear about this,
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
world famous podcast.
I'd have
that'd
a
be all right.
crate off them. Yeah.
Ah, exactly. Yeah. Give you a case, just as a bit of a freebie. So yeah, Dad. I just wanted to catch up with you and speak to you about certain things.
Yeah.
And just ask you a few questions and have a chat about, being lucky enough to be my dad.
Yeah. Feel free.
How does that feel?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I have 3 wonderful sons. I'm very happy.
We'll talk about them later. We're just going to talk
Oh,
about.
I see. Just want to talk about
Just going
you.
to talk about how amazing I am first.
Just want to talk about you.
Just for now.
Oh, yeah.
Just say how amazing I am. No, we're going to talk about my wonderful brothers as well. So first of all, I want to go back a little bit further though in your life. I'm going to ask you about where you grew up
Yes.
and what your childhood was like. So
Okay.
you grew up in North Wales. You sort of lived here all your life, didn't you?
Yes. I grew up in a village just outside Prestatyn called Melodon.
Yeah, which is like at the foot of the mountain there,
Yes,
isn't it? The
that's
Melodon
right.
Mountain,
Yeah.
Is it a mountain or a hill? Is it big enough?
It's a mountain. Well, we thought it was a mountain. We were little when we
Well, when you're
climbed
little,
it.
yeah, it looks massive, yeah.
We were climbing it like it looked like Everest.
I remember a really famous story of you going up with your little brother, Alwyn,
Yeah.
and getting halfway up, and Alwyn got stuck.
Yes, that was me and Phil Upton. And we were going on one of our adventures up the mountain, and Elwyn wanted to follow.
Yeah,
But
sounds
because being a
familiar
younger
already.
brother, we didn't want him.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
But he followed along anyway, and then he got stuck in a big bramble bush.
Right.
Yeah, and he got cut and he was hurting and everything. And we just laughed and walked off and ran off and went home.
Brilliant.
And when my mum asked him where we were, I said, I had no idea, mum.
And, you just left
And
the
then he
little-
came home crying and everything.
Imagine getting himself out of it. Though,
He did, yes. Yeah. So
Were you
he
in
never
trouble?
forgave me for
Yeah.
that, But he didn't follow us after that anyway.
No, he definitely
No.
didn't. He definitely didn't forgive you
No.
because, as
No.
I said, like it's quite like we all know about it.
Oh yeah,
All
it's the
these
same as
sons know about it.
Richard,
Yeah, oh yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Do you know your dad left me on the mountain once?
Yeah, in a bramble bush.
You have told us that before,
Yeah.
Owen. Yeah. So you grew up on
there in
Melodon,
and a lovely place to live.
Yeah.
But the world was a different world then.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm sure
it was a different world. Yeah. I loved it.
So what did you enjoy doing when you were younger? Like what was your thing? You know, like some people are into football or motorbikes or what was it that you really enjoyed as a youngster?
I had a mate down the road called Dave Fisk,
Right.
and he had a Lambretta.
Right.
And I wasn't old enough to buy one, but he had back bars, a seat and back bars on his. And we both had Parkers, and we went down rail, and we cruised down rail on his scooter and everything.
So, Dad, were you a mod?
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Oh, mod.
I was a mod.
Do you know what? I definitely had you pegged as more of a rocker back in the
day.
day.
No, I was a mod. I was a mod, yeah.
Your Parker coat in your Lambo,
yeah. I was the bitch on the back, like. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. You bitched for him, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever have one yourself when you got older?
Oh, yes.
You did?
Oh, yes.
Because Elwyn's got some now as well, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He loves them as well.
Yeah.
So, sort of.
Yeah, Elwyn's still got his Lambretta now.
With all those mirrors, he goes to conventions and stuff now, doesn't he?
67, I think it is. It's worth a fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, we had some good times down there, you know.
So you enjoyed the
going
around on your scooter.
And the thing is, I had a lot of friends, and I still think that I've got still a lot of friends that I can remember and call on if ever I wanted.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
You obviously I'm a little bit biased because I'm your son, but I think you have a natural gift with people.
I do.
I think, Dad.
Yeah.
I think you're very good at talking to people. You're very instantly likable, I think.
Well, I've always thought that if you're straight with people, they'll be straight with you.
Yeah.
And if you're nice with people, they'll be nice with you.
Yeah.
And it's the opposite as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, you tend to be able to talk to people.
Yeah, I can.
Quite easily, and I think that's something. We've definitely got off you. Well, me and Dave especially. I think Gaz is more private.
Gaz is more your mum.
Yeah, in that respect, like just a bit more private. Prefers his own company a bit more than me and Dave.
He does like his own company.
A bit brash like you.
Yeah.
So you grew up there. Where did you go to school?
In a school in Prestatyn called Cloud Offer.
Is it still there, Cloud Offer?
It's now Prestatyn High School.
Right.
It was Cloud Offer then.
So was that Welsh school?
No.
No, just had the Welsh name. Because you don't really speak Welsh, do you?
No, I don't speak Welsh.
You sort of know bits if you hear it, yeah.
Like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big school and went there and it was a bit of a time there. I didn't really settle in school.
Did you not like it, no?
No, I wasn't interested.
You're looking forward to getting out?
I wanted to get out, I want to finish it. Yeah.
Did you know what you wanted to do at that point, or did you just walk away?
I got bullied a bit in school.
Right.
For some bigger lads, and a couple of teachers were not very nice with me.
Right.
But I survived the school and then left.
So when you went to school, and you said a couple of teachers weren't very nice with you, did you still get caned and stuff like that when you were in school? Oh God,
yeah.
Because
Oh, I had it every week.
Because you would have gone to school in what, the 60s?
Yeah.
So.
No, it was 60s.
So you still used to get struck if you'd done something wrong.
Oh
at
yeah.
that point.
Oh, I was.
When did that stop? Was that like the 70s, 80s, or was that just later on?
Late 70s.
Because obviously, like Gaz didn't.
Yeah, I used to get the slipper on your ass
and
the cane over your fingers and everything. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What was the worst? What was the one that everyone?
Oh, the cane.
Cane was the worst. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, put your hand out and then they'd
wait for it to
right
be wrapped
across there, and it was, but you couldn't move your hand for about 3 days.
That much,
yeah, your fingers would swell up and everything.
Like
Yeah.
I'm sure, like obviously, but like we look back at it now in the generation that we're in,
Yeah.
and it just seems a backward way of doing it.
Oh God, yeah.
Like if you hit somebody so they can't move their hand, then they can't write in school.
Yeah.
So then they're gonna fall behind in school,
Yeah.
and it's gonna make things worse.
Yeah.
Like, do you definitely agree that like it's you know,
Well, you just rebelled against them then,
of
didn't
course, yeah, it's
you?
anger,
For doing it.
anger more than
Yeah.
anything, yeah.
And they go, well, you can't write this, you can't do that. So you're up against to the head again, and you think, well, of course I am, because I can't write.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't do your schoolwork because you
But
can't write
you
it.
don't answer back, or you get it again.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just perpetual then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was saying, did you have any idea of what you wanted to do when you left school at that
No.
point? You just wanted to get out. You didn't know what it was to go
No.
to. Just wanted to get out.
Once I finished, that was it.
Yeah.
And then my mum said, my mum was great. You know, she understood that I had a hard time.
Mm.
And after school had finished, and it was there, and she says, "What are we going to do then?" I said, "I don't know." She said, "Well, let's go on the bus and we'll go around Rill and look, go and find somewhere you can work."
Yeah.
Because then you could get work anywhere.
Well, you could walk in and
Yeah, and we walked around a few places, and then I went into we went to a carpet shop called Warhus in Prestatyn, but it was in Rill. And I saw them, and he says, "Right, you can have a go and start in the Prestatyn shop on Monday." And that was it, really.
just a quick chat.
That was it.
Just wanted a job. Got
and
one.
I did my apprenticeship there. Fabulous place, fabulous time, wonderful people I met. Some that are still alive, some are not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you were a carpet fitter for the rest of your life, then, weren't you?
Always been a carpet
Didn't do
fitter.
anything else, did you?
No.
That was always your job.
Yeah, different places I worked.
But yeah,
different people, different things. But yeah, basically, I'm still fitting and laying carpets. Yeah.
All the way to your retirement.
All the way till I retired.
Yeah. Any regrets?
No,
on that front?
none at all.
Always loved your job.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I know towards the end it was getting difficult.
It was because I was getting older. It was aching and hurting more. There was one regret where I was in partnership with a couple of fellas, and one left with all the money and went to Spain with his bit of stuff. Had he not done that, I'd have probably had a big house and a big car and retired at 50 because we had a fantastic business going, but he just wrecked it.
And when was that? Like, how old were you then, roughly? Were you around?
28.
Right, so Gaz around then? Must have been about 28,
probably,
1978. Gaz would have been the baby.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
About Gaz's time. Yeah. Yeah, I was stuck up in Edinburgh doing a job, doing a massive big hotel, and I had to go get the wages from the bank every week. The bank did it for us, and I went one Friday, sorry, and they turned around and said, "Sorry, Alan, there's no money this week." And I said, "Oh, why?" Because I had 10 men working under me, and he says, "Because Mr. Davis has taken all the money out and he's gone to Spain apparently, and there's no money left in the account." So I had to go back and tell these 10 men that had no wages. And of course, you can imagine the reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we sold the van we were in, and I split it all up between everybody.
The guys that you had with you. That's all you could do at that point, yeah.
And we got home. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. No good.
You had a few little bumps in the road there as well, didn't you?
Well, everybody has bumps in the road.
You had a bit of a problem with an accountant at one point as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I had an accountant who turned around and said, "Yeah, I'll put your books in every year. You don't have to pay any tax because you haven't earned enough." I managed to fiddle it, and apparently when he died, he hadn't put any books in for 5 years, and I got a massive tax bill.
Like retrospectively for 5 years?
Yeah.
Based on whatever you declared that year?
Yeah.
Could have been less or more of the year
so
before.
It was a bit of a massive blow, that.
Yeah. That set you back a bit.
But me and your mum survived it. We got stuck together, got stuck in and got it paid, and managed to get there. Yeah, but everybody hits bumps in the road.
Yeah.
Whether it's your fault or not, it doesn't matter.
No, true.
So these people like the Inland Revenue or the council, they're not interested in circumstances.
No.
They just want
They're just
the money.
looking at the rules.
Yeah, that's all.
And if you follow them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that kind of leads me into the next sort of part of what I wanted to speak to you about, and that's about hopefully happier times.
Yeah.
I want to ask you how you met Mum.
I met your mum in a nightclub.
Classy.
Yeah, in
Oh,
a
yeah.
nightclub. Yeah. And I was absolutely drunk.
Of course.
I was absolutely paralytic. And I saw her at the bar and I said, "Would you like a drink?" She said, "Yes." And I fell over.
Brilliant.
I fell over and they dragged me outside and I thought, oh, right. So when I got up in the morning, I thought, I've got to see that woman again. So I went the following week and I tried not to drink, but it didn't work. But I managed to talk to her and I bought her a drink and we were together at it then. After that, we just clicked.
Just,
Yeah.
Just stuck in your memory.
Because she just laughed and she says, "You asked me to drink and you just fell over." I went, I know, I'm sorry. And after that, well, we were all right, we were fine, and we just got on. It was fabulous. It was just.
Got to start with a laugh, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hopefully it carries on that way after that, then, yeah?
Yeah, it did. We had a fabulous married life. Fabulous. Although, like I say, there was times when it was rough and bad, but the better times I can remember and the rough times I can't.
Of course. Like
yeah.
what is it they say, like the rose-tinted spectacles?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And she was a wonderful, wonderful lady.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Couldn't have asked for anything better in my life. I loved her to bits.
Yeah.
Worshipped her.
Yeah.
And then that's how I came to live in Llandudno.
Yeah, so sort of how long was that then? So obviously you said, like you went back the next week to see her again, and then so how did that sort of develop? So like obviously you moved from Melodon to Llandudno, and sort of how long was it into whatever you were doing courting wise? No, because you moved to Colwyn Way first.
Yeah, we were what they call courting now.
Courting, yeah.
For about 3 or 4 years.
Right.
Then we decided to get married. Then we got married and we lived in a flat above me. My mum had a shop in Old Colwyn. We lived there, but that was infested by rats. So we moved to Paywoods Estate. And we lived there, but we had a drug dealer next door who used to ride a motorbike through the hall and out the back door.
I remember you saying you had problems with
him.
He
was a nutcase, so we managed to get a council house in Llandudno. And this is where we are now, John.
And you ended up buying that council house.
And we ended up buying it, yes.
This is where you raised your family.
Yeah.
So when you were in Pilot, you had Gaz and Dave. Is that right? Because Dave moved here. I'm the only one that was born living here, right?
We had Gareth.
And
then Dave got born, and he was only a few months old. Then we moved down here.
Right.
And then you were born from here.
Yeah. And then, so I want to ask as well, like, do you have any, like, particular stories of memories from, like, when any of us were born? Anything that sort of sticks out?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when Gareth was born, I was working for a company, I'm working for myself. I was doing for a shop in Ruthin, from a bloke called Spencer Mason of Proper Road. He had a shop in Liverpool, and I used to go up there and do all the work from him. But I told him that I'm expecting my first child, and he came along and he phoned me up at a house I was working in. I left it, got down to the hospital, everything was fine, and I saw Gareth being born. And then David, she got pregnant again with Dave, and I did the same again. But I'd had a row with this bloke, and about money, because he owed me a load of money.
Right.
And I says, and by the way, I says, I'm going to do this job now. And it was in the backs of Corwin somewhere. I says, but I'm waiting for a phone call because Marilyn's going in for the baby any day soon. Apparently, they phoned up and he didn't ring me. He didn't ring me. He made me wait until I'd finished the job. And I said, oh, by the way, your wife rang up at dinner time.
Oh,
And I missed that one.
that's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you miss Dave being born because of some idiot who wouldn't tell you.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
So I didn't stay working with him much longer.
Absolutely not.
No. And then with you,
Yeah.
you're the only one I managed to get in and see the birth.
You actually saw me come out.
Yeah.
Did you regret that one?
Hey?
Did you regret that one?
No,
No.
it was fine.
What was it like being in the room there?
Oh, it was amazing because you had to get all this white stuff on, like white
Your gowns
wellies
and that, yeah.
and gowns and everything. Oh yeah. And because you were born by a cesarean.
All three of us were.
All
weren't we?
three were
'Cause Mum
born by
was
cesarean.
so small that we
Yeah.
had to be, right?
And I had to sit and they put a screen in front of your mum's head like this.
Yeah.
So and then I had to sit talking to her, but of course I was looking over the screen.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, well, look, I can see it. Oh, you everything.
Aye, cesarean.
And she shut up. Will you shut up, Alan?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand
no,
that.
because I can see the baby in there. I can see the baby coming out, and they're lifting it out, and there's blood, and there's everything.
Yeah.
She shouted at me.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You know, that's.
I got carried away.
That's quite a.
I just got carried away.
What was that ding for? Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk to that person later.
But yeah.
I'm not surprised she shouted at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's having a full,
Yeah.
operation to get life taken out of her, and there's you like, oh, I can see everything that's going on here. They put a screen there for the reason it's not so you can't see it, so she can't see what they're doing to it. Shocking.
I know. But yeah, it was a wonderful time. Wonderful. Yeah. And she came out, and then I got a loan, and I bought a new car.
Yeah.
New 3-piece suite, new carpet.
So is this after me or was this after Gaz?
You this.
Just for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And Mel's mum, you're 9.
Yeah.
Looked after you while everything was going on. She was a lovely lady.
So for the people that don't know, my 9 would have been my grandmother. So it's the Welsh word.
It's Welsh for grandmother.
Yeah, and it's one of those rare Welsh words that we use every day.
It's your mum's mum.
Yeah.
And it's called 9 and Tide. Yeah.
But I never got to meet my Tide.
No, you didn't.
No.
And he was a big man. He was a stonemason by trade. Huge man, huge hands. Such a gentleman. Absolute gentleman. Never drank, never swore, never wandered, no nothing. Just straight as they come. Such a nice man. Yeah. And of course I was a bit of a wild lad, and he wasn't sure about me to start with.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I kind of had the same with Carol.
And I remember very well. I was into watching the football.
Yeah.
And Wales were playing England in Wrexham in a friendly, and it was the first time Wales and England had come to North Wales to play an international game.
Right. And
I managed to get tickets through a friend of Mel's, policeman, Ian, who lived policeman up there. So I said to Owen, her dad, says, right, I've got tickets to go and see Wales play England. Would like to go. I'd love to. I says, right, well, I've got tickets, so we're going. So I'll pick you up. I'll finish work tomorrow and we're going up there in the car. And I took him up, and Mal said to me, right, I know what you like. You're going to stop for a beer on the way home. Do not stop for a beer on the way home, because because I want you. My dad doesn't go in the pub. He doesn't drink, no nothing. And of course, we went to watch, and Wales beat England 3-2.
Well,
Yeah,
that was completely unheard of back then as well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we came out, and it was snowing and everything.
Mm.
Yeah, we came. I think we got as far as Holywell. And I said, "Do you know what?" I said, "I could do with a drink." Anyway, if you want to, Alan, you stop. You know what I mean? So we're coming in with me, Owen. Yes, of course. I said, "Well, have a shandy." So I managed to get him a shandy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we had another one, and we had another one.
Right.
And he was quite happy. He was laughing,
Yeah.
and we got back, and he went, "You know, I've had a fabulous day today with Alan. It's been the best day I've had out for ages."
Oh.
And he talked about that night and day for ages and ages and ages, because no one had took him to a football match.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I guess because he was a quieter man and a gentleman, nobody thought,
no.
Oh, well, I'm sure he'd like to go to the football.
And he was
nobody thought that.
absolutely made up. From that day on, we were absolute best of mates. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So the next thing that I wanted to ask you about is more about me and my brothers.
Yes.
And is there any like memories that like stick out for you? Something that like either made you laugh that we did, or something that sort of sums us up as people, like that we've grown into as we've got older?
Yes, there was an incident one Christmas.
Right.
We had you in the cot in the front bedroom, and Gareth and David shared the middle bedroom.
Right.
And we put all the presents in big sacks at the end of your bed.
I remember them.
Yeah, big sacks. Yeah. And then pretend the Father Christmas had come.
Yeah.
And then everything was in there. Except one year, David decided to get up about 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and open everybody's presents in his sack and Gareth's. And left everything unopened, ripped them all open. So nobody knew whose present was whose, or where it had come from who, or whatever. And then Gareth woke up and cried his eyes out because Father Christmas had opened all his presents. So we had a hell of a morning. 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Gareth's crying his eyes out. David's upset because we shouted at him. I thought, this is great.
Yeah, it's a good start to Christmas Day.
Yeah. And then we come down, and then I can't remember. They bought you. It was like a little car that you sat in and pushed yourself around in it.
Yeah.
And it came in a big cardboard box.
Yeah.
Well, the car got left on its side, and you sat in the cardboard box, and the other two were pushing you around the front room, and you had a fantastic time. Oh, it just went on for hours and hours.
I was a bit of a daredevil when I was younger, by the sounds of it, because I know the boys used to put me in the box and push me down the steps.
That's right, yeah.
And then I'd hit the toilet door at the bottom here, and then laugh my head off until they did it again.
Drop you from halfway down the stairs.
Yeah, and then I remember I don't remember, but I've seen pictures, and everybody's told me that I had that spring chair.
Yeah.
That springy chair, so it was like a rocking chair, but on a big spring. And they used to pull it all the way back.
All the way back and let you go.
And let it go, so it'd go mental, and then it'd stop, and I'd laugh my head off till they did it again. Yeah. Honestly. And I wonder.
Christmas Day pushing around the front room in a cardboard box. All 3 of you were laughing your heads off. And I thought, this is wonderful. I've just spent loads and loads of money.
All you need to do is buy a box.
Buy a cardboard box.
It's definitely changed now. We're not so simple these days, eh?
Yeah. Oh, God. Let me think now. Something for you. Right. Well, to be quite honest, John, you were a very nice child. There wasn't a great adventure with you. It was just went through. It was when you started school, really.
Yeah.
Then you had started having problems in Brunellian.
Yeah. I had a bit of a temper.
Yeah.
As a child.
Yeah, but you had a bad time in Brunellian, didn't you?
No, it was more primary
Yeah.
school. Towards the end of primary school, I had a bad
Primary
time in the
school
village.
was, yeah.
Brunellian wasn't so bad for me. Gaz had problems in high school.
Gaz had problems in high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my problems were more
Yeah.
primary school based.
Yeah.
And once I
Yeah.
got to high school, that was okay from
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, till
But-
the end.
No, well,
Yeah, till the end.
wow, until
Yeah.
you know I had to
till
leave.
last year.
Until I had to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't bullying though. It was more
Yeah. It was,
problems with school.
yeah,
You're a
with
bit more
teachers.
like yourself. Yeah, yeah.
I remember one Christmas when you were in junior school, and they did a nativity, and you were a shepherd with a sheep,
Yeah.
and it was three of you,
Yeah.
shepherds with sheep,
Yeah.
and was it David Price? Was it?
No, David Price is
Not David Price.
David's age. It was Peter Walker.
Peter Walker, and you decided that he had a better sheep than you,
Yeah.
and you wanted it,
Yeah.
and you're only little, and next thing you know, there's one hell of a scuffle going on the stage, and you were fighting over a sheep.
Yep.
You decided you wanted his sheep.
Right.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed.
No.
Say something I want, and yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Me and him sat there going, "Oh God, no! Please bring the curtain down." Yeah.
One of those moments of absolute pride.
It was, yeah.
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 So another thing I wanted to ask you, and
Yes.
this might be a little bit harder to answer, but like, what can you think of a time that like made you like particularly proud of each of us? Like something that we've done that made you really, really proud to be our dad.
Yes. Well, with you,
Mhm.
you went to Chester College and you graduated,
Yeah.
and your mum wasn't with us then, but you had the cloak and hats,
Mhm.
and in the cathedral, you awarded that. I was very proud of you there,
Mhm.
very proud. And to be honest, I've been proud of you all the way you've all got on with it. Like David's made his mark now into a salesman in the cruise ships.
Mhm.
Gareth's made his way in the world doing his bar work. You're making your way in the world with the banking now. And when I see some children of my age of people, and some of them are dead ends on the street.
Well,
And
you're talking about like people that are like
Yeah.
our age, that like
there's no
the
way.
parents of like your
It's
friends
a
who have
waste of
children as well.
time,
Yeah.
and I think, they've done all right, and I brought them up all right, and they've made their way. That's all I ask in this world.
I mean, we all had our issues.
I know we all have.
We all stumbled as we got
Of
through.
course you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not. It's all right stumbling, but it's them that pick you up and put you back on. And you're there. All done it. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right having children, but you have to be there for them. Even now, 40 years, I'm still looking out for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely are.
And I don't mind doing it because I love you all.
I mean, well, likewise, we
Yeah.
all love you.
I love you all.
But we all know that we've got a roof over our head should anything happen.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then
Yeah.
we all turn to you for advice should anything go wrong.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna sort of wind things up a little bit. We're a little bit more lighthearted.
Yes.
It's a bit more of a quick fire question sort of situation, and it's not really about being a dad. So can I ask, Dad, do you have a guilty pleasure, something that you don't really tell your sons about?
No.
No?
No, I'm
No.
afraid to disappoint you there.
Open book.
Just what you see is what you get.
Doesn't disappoint me, Dad.
Yeah. So
No.
no, I haven't got a guilty pleasure. No.
No, nothing you feel guilty
mean,
about. Just
I
happy
go on
doing what you do.
holiday with Dilly.
Yeah.
We get pissed and we enjoy ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just go through life and as it is.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but I'm no harm to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't get nasty with anybody or anything.
No.
I don't get in trouble.
No.
No, I'm just a normal guy.
Well,
Not really.
you know.
There's a lot of people that say not normal.
No, you're a guy.
Yeah.
So right, okay.
Yeah.
These are quick and easy ones. You got
Yeah.
a favourite colour, Dad?
Red.
Any particular shade?
Liverpool red.
Liverpool red. Perfect. Good answer. Correct answer.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite film?
No.
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 Nothing that you like. Anything that you watch often. Anything that you think, oh, I could watch that whenever.
I like It's a Wonderful Life.
Right. Okay.
I like that, and I like Titanic.
What, the James Cameron one?
Yeah.
With the door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You shocked me with that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Right.
Yeah. And I also like the Dam Busters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very rousing musical score for that one.
I've actually got the original book
of the Dam Busters.
Yeah.
Right.
The one that was written before the film.
Mm.
And I've got the original book here.
You got a favourite book?
Original book? No, not really.
Anything you read recently that you really enjoyed?
No. I mean, with books, with me, they've got to hold me. So if I get a book and I read it without stopping, it's got to be really, really good.
Right.
If not, I pick a book up, I read a couple of chapters, put it down, leave it a couple of days, pick it up again.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Right.
It's got to really hold me.
Bite-sized by bite-sized bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to really hold me. Yeah.
Okay. Favourite television show?
I like my soaps.
Right.
I do like my soaps.
But they'll go down as your favourites.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I know, sad, isn't it? Yeah.
Have you got a preference, EastEnders or Corrie or Emmerdale or what?
No, I don't watch EastEnders. It's a load of shit.
Right. Okay. So you're Corrie then.
Corrie and Emmerdale.
Right. Okay. You're an ITV soap.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, I like my soaps.
Okay. In later parts of your life,
yes,
you started travelling.
Yes.
Where's been your favourite place?
They all have, to be quite honest, John. Because I didn't start travelling until after Marilyn had passed away.
Well, until you came out to see me.
And then I came out to see you in the
Egypt.
places you were being.
Mm-hmm.
Egypt I liked.
Yeah.
I like everywhere I've been. Because they've been new adventures.
You just enjoy the adventure.
They've all been new adventures for me. I wish we'd done it years before, but your mum was too ill to travel. Otherwise, we'd have done it before.
But she never really wanted to travel
but
either.
She wasn't interested, really.
She didn't want to go.
No. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed the adventures I've had. Me and Dilwyn. Yeah.
Your brother-in-law,
yeah. And we go there and we have a good time. Yeah. The last one was in Turkey, in Alanya in Turkey. Lovely, lovely place. Yeah. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
Good. So, any advice that you could give a young adult now? If you could give somebody some life advice, what would it be?
Don't be what's the word? Confrontational.
Confrontational, right?
Right. Don't be confrontational. There's enough people in the world that'll do that. Try and be nice and just get on with everybody.
Yeah.
And life will just go along with you. Yeah, that's the thing. There's no need to be nasty with anybody. There's enough nasty people in this world. And people don't remember the nasty people, they remember the nice people.
Okay. I think that's really good advice, Dad. Right, well, thanks for talking to me.
It's been a pleasure, John, and I think I'll have another glass now.
I think we should.
Yeah.
So, Carol, that was it. That was the interview with my wonderful daddy. So that was just great. Like, he's just brilliant, and I want to get him on again.
Yeah.
Like, the next time I do it, I want to talk to him about a subject, like a thing that we've been talking about, because now that everybody's heard him a bit and getting to know him,
Yeah.
like, I want to hear his views, because his views are like more old school than ours.
Definitely.
Comes
I
from
remember,
a different generation, a different,
yeah.
you know.
One of the first times I was down visiting your dad,
Yeah.
and he was serving up dinner,
Right.
and he was like, right, there's my portion. There's a big portion for John, a big portion for Dave, and there's a half portion for Carol. I was like, excuse me? Half portion for Carol?
That was just the way it was.
Yeah. And I mean, like, my mum does eat less than,
That's
what
it.
my dad
Like,
does. It's
so
like a thing.
I remember sort of you not saying anything at the time, but then saying it to me afterwards
Yeah.
when we went to bed, and you were like,
I'm starving. I've had half a portion.
you were like, is your dad trying to tell me something? And I was like, no, it's just because, especially when my mum had to start taking medication every day.
Yeah. She lost her
Totally
appetite,
affected her appetite, and we all got in a mindset. And I think my dad kind of had the mindset beforehand, because my mum would get really upset if she got overfaced.
Yeah, and then obviously you've got 3 growing boys in the house,
yeah. Oh,
and-
yeah. So
Yeah.
he was so used to serving a half portion to the woman of the house
Yeah.
that when you came in his head, he was just like, that's just the way it is.
But do you know what? Now I probably
Would have that half portion. Yeah, exactly.
It's just that time in my life I was eating,
Yeah.
stupid amounts and wasn't taking care of myself and overeating and overindulging and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now I would happily accept the half portion.
Yeah. Now we're all on half portions. Like, me and my dad were actually quite good when I was at my dad's. The rest of the week that I was off was terrible.
Yeah.
But with my dad, we weren't too bad.
Yeah, and do you know, another thing I love about your dad is you're having a conversation, like, with the 3 of us or whoever's in the room, chatting away, and he's like, yeah, and not registering what you're saying.
No.
No. No.
Like that guy from, was it Vicar of Dibley?
Yeah.
No.
No.
But no, he did genuinely do that to you one day, wasn't
A
he?
couple of times,
Like,
yeah.
you were chatting away and he was like, yeah. Oh, wait, no.
He's just so, like, he just gets on with everyone and he always, like, agrees and nothing, like, you'll never, like, cause an argument or disagree
he's,
with anyone.
He's very much a sort of fun-loving human, isn't
yeah,
he?
he's just like, yeah. Oh, wait, no, like, no.
Yeah.
Too funny. But your dad is so sweet. And I find it so funny that when I go down, he gives me a big squeeze and he's like, oh, I missed you. It's so good to see you. And then he's like, hi, John.
Yeah. Like, we went through a period where we were a bit more huggy,
Yeah.
like as father and son. But that's kind of stopped again now.
Yeah.
I think while I was travelling away, because,
Yeah.
I don't know, it was longer periods of time or
Yeah.
something. But I don't know, yeah, it's been a bit of a handshake or a wave. But
Pat
even
on the
your, it must be something about me, because your family don't hug me anymore either.
My dad, does he not hug you
Not anymore, no.
Oh. The boys still hug you.
Yeah, my nephews do, but that's different.
But no, I get a hug from everyone, don't I?
Yeah, you do. And I get, see you soon, and a nod. John? Yeah, I was here too.
Sturdy nod, yeah.
John? Yeah, bye.
No. But your dad is wonderful. Like, it makes me feel so welcome and so loved. And he has well and truly accepted me into the family.
He loves
does,
you.
yeah.
I think.
Like, when I go down, he makes sure I've got either new towels or fresh towels, like, folded, waiting for me.
Oh, yeah, none of us get that treatment.
He gets in food that I like, and he makes sure he's got a Diet Coke for me, and there's a bottle of wine or there's a bottle of gin. Like, he's so thoughtful, and he really
The gin
does.
he has anyway, that's not thoughtful. He just likes gin.
Yeah, but he's happy to share it with me. He's like, John, don't touch that. Carol, have a glass if you want. But no, I feel truly accepted by your dad.
You are
love
very
him.
much loved.
Yeah. I feel it. I do feel it. I do feel loved.
Absolutely.
And spoiled. I am treated like the princess I am when I'm down in that house.
You are a princess in well, I was going to say in the Hughes family, but in all of your family.
Mm-hmm. I am. It's bad though. Matthew even knows that I'm Princess Carol. Like Matthew is my 3-year-old nephew. He is the littlest of the family.
Yeah.
And he knows that I am Princess Carol.
You are Princess Carol, yeah. The only person who doesn't treat like a princess is probably myself.
No, you. Well, you have my moments. You do look after me.
I treat you like my wife, not like a princess. Like, I treat you well when you deserve to be treated well. And then toe the line every now and again when it needs to be done.
I need that. I need that. Yeah, it's hard though. Sometimes I'm tired or not well and you're like, Carol. And I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, like, every now and again, especially if I'm a bit grumpy as well, I will just ask you to pull your shit together.
I can't do it.
I need to go. I'm going to my mum.
Yeah.
This is why you wanted to come and live in East Kilbride, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you could always say, I'm just going to go to my mum.
Yeah, Mummy will help me. Or my daddy. Oh, he was so good to us at the weekend, wasn't he?
Yeah, last weekend, yeah. We did sort of allude to it. But
yeah, we spoke about that last week.
But even on your staff night out, you said that you had a message.
Yeah, he texted me, do I lift home later? I'm like, oh, Dad.
Yeah.
I am a princess.
We are blessed.
We are so blessed.
With such giving family. But yeah, Murray clan, we're coming for you.
Uh-oh.
So that's the Hugheses done because Dave, my brother Dave got home today.
Yay,
and
welcome home, Dave.
Dave's birthday today. It's the 11th today.
Happy birthday.
And it's Dave's birthday. So the world and anybody who knows him, go and wish him a happy birthday because he's back in the UK and he's Dave and it's his birthday. And he's getting old.
Oh, so I'm not sure if I'm going back down to Wales. Hopefully maybe like February. I'd like to go down near our anniversary. That would be nice.
Yeah. So anniversaries start of February. I was just trying to think of how far away it is. So it's about 2 months.
2 months today?
2 months today, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we always try and do something for the anniversary. So
yeah, because I'm not a big person of Valentine's Day, but our anniversary is so close. It's nice to do a wee joint thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
To show our love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of it from us this week. Thanks very much for listening to us prattle on a bit.
Ramble on, rant along.
Aye, we've had a little bit of a grumble and a rant this week. So thanks very much for listening to that, guys. Much appreciated. Usually we're a bit more structured.
So next week, hopefully we'll have something from the Murray clan.
Oh, yeah,
and then the following week, it's Christmas theme.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. So we'll have our jingle bells out.
I've always got my jingle bells out.
Rody doody.
What are you talking about? I'm talking like bells. Like sleigh bells.
Sleigh bells ring. Yeah, so go and watch our Vlogmas. It's on the YouTube
channel. I thought you were
channel.
going to give us like a whole song then.
No, nobody wants to hear that.
Sorry. You were saying?
Go and watch our Vlogmas.
Yep.
On a YouTube channel, and we've got a studio tour.
Yep, the full studio tour.
Yeah,
we've got one shot.
We've got a surprise unboxing. We've got a secret competition.
Yep. Well, not secret competition.
Well, it was a surprise competition, wasn't it?
It was a spur of the moment competition.
Yeah.
That has been.
What other exciting things? We've got the Christmas earring extravaganza.
Yeah, we've had our Advent reveals since we started, which is always good fun as well. And plus, you get to see us chatting. Yeah,
a little bit of batch cooking in there as well.
Oh yeah, you did some videos for batch cooking, didn't you?
Yeah. So come on and join us.
Yep.
Over on our YouTube channel, which is Hughes' Musings.
Yep, and you can also check us out on our website, which is hughesmusings.com.
Sure is.
And check us out on Facebook or Instagram if you just search for Hughes Musings.
Yes.
But that's all we've got time for.
Oh, do you know we had our mission to get...
That's not all we've got time for.
Sorry. Do you know we had our mission to be liked by someone who's not...
friends with either of us?
Yeah. We're close. I've had a few likes of pictures by people we don't know. but
Right.
not quite a like of a page or a follow.
Haven't quite got to the point of following Hughes Musings yet.
But a couple of likes on the
We're
photos.
working on it. Please,
Yeah.
guys, right? So we've got to the point where we are giving out prizes. We're doing nice things for people. If the first person that me and Carol don't know who follows either us on either Instagram or Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel, whoever that is, will get an amazing prize made by the fair hands of John and Carol of the
Yay!
Hughes Podcast. We are
A one of a kind.
we are talented little folks. We can do stuff. So just get somebody to follow us. It'd be amazing.
Yes.
But that is all we've got time for.
Well, I've just got to.
No, you don't. Right. Okay. So, guys, thanks very much. We'll be back next week with some chats with the Murray clan. We're going to get them. But until then, we'll see you soon.
Chat to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.